Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tinmans Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and tell you guys another story from my past. This one actually takes place at my papa's house, and I think it was around spring break, but it might have been summertime because I remember it was not hot, but everybody was wearing like t-shirts and shorts. We were over by my papa's pond that he had near his backyard, and he built like this little dock that we could walk up on and fish. Well, he had a little boat right next to it, and that boat was like old as I don't know what. It was like starting to cover up in mold and mildew, nasty looking, right? On this particular day, me and my cousins and my mom were down there, and I don't know what my cousin was thinking. He got on the dock and tried to sit down in that boat. I think that's what happened, or he might have lost his balance and fell in the boat. But the boat was so old that he kind of fell right through it, and water was starting to come right through. And I didn't move quick enough, so my mom ran out there because it was right next to the dock, and she just pulled him out of that thing. I said, "Whoa, man, that was a close call." So he got his clothes wet, and his mom took him inside my papa's house. And my best friend that I grew up with was down there with us. I think he was visiting me, but he went down there with us too since we were hanging out. My cousin's down there. And we snuck inside the house real quick. And now, I was telling this story now because I felt bad for my cousin. And I don't know why me and my friend did what we did, but we went inside and we saw him without any clothes on, but he had a towel wrapped all around him in my papa's room. And me and my friend kind of bust out laughing because the way he looked. Now I don't think it was funny at all. But then he started to whine like, "Get out of here," and closed the door. And then we laughed some more and got out of the house. But that is one day I will never forget because we all thought that boat was kind of sturdy. It was like one of those, I don't know what you call it. It's like one of those little tiny boats that you just row on the river or on the lake like this. Like you had to row with paddle oars. But that thing was so old and worn out that if somebody stepped in it, would right through. But anyway, now my papa got that boat out of the pond, and he was using it for planting his plants in it, believe it or not, right next to his little greenhouse he had. And then now the deck is kind of tilted now. The water loosened the holes that he tamped down in, and it's starting to look like the wood was starting to crack, so it ain't safe to stand on no more. I know my cousin don't want to relive that memory. He probably forgot by now, but I remember, and I thought I'd get on here and share that story with you guys. I'm sorry he went through that, but also I was thanking God that I did not go on that deck and trip and fell in the boat myself, or either try to jump in it to see if it was still sturdy. Because with me, I'll probably sink the darn thing. We thought he was going to drown. But luckily my mom sprang into action and went over there and grabbed him out of the water real quick. I mean, the pond ain't that deep either. Like, you just step foot in it. It's shallow, but when you get into the center, it starts to get like up to here, face high, and then you can like dive. Which I don't think I've never been in there to try. I don't want to go in there and swim because you never know if snakes or something might be in it. That was a day that really made all of us jump because we just didn't think that was going to happen, in other words. And that's one thing I do not want to relive again. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my story. If I remember anything else from my past, I'll get on here and film it for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more Storytime content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor. I say that's a wrap, and have a nice day.